Welcome to 1 Minute Wins with Dr. Dana Martin, the podcast where intentional growth meets practical leadership. One quote, one lesson, one action to help you lead yourself and others better. Howdy and welcome back to 1 Minute Wins. I am Dr. Dana Martin. Today's 1 Minute Win number 66. Engagement starts with you. So I am Dr. Dana Martin, a leadership coach, author, speaker, etc., but someone more importantly that believes culture does not happen by accident. It happens because leaders create it, good or bad. Today's episode, number 66, engagement starts with you. Instead of beginning with a quote, as I normally do, let's begin with a statistic. This should get every leader's attention in the room. According to Gallup, 2022 State of the Global Workplace Report, 70% of the variance in team engagement is directly related to the manager. Whoa, 70%. Think about that. Not the economy, not the building, not the software, not even the company, the leader. That statistic isn't meant to create pressure. It's meant to remind us that our leadership matters more than we often realize. And today we're talking about why your leadership sets the tone to and for your team. So today's lesson is essentially your leadership sets the tone for the team. Whether you realize it or not, people are always watching. We've talked about this. They're watching how you respond when plans change. They're watching how you react under pressure. They're watching how you treat people when deadlines are tight and the stress begins to rise, and how you celebrate success, and how you own your own mistakes. Culture is not built by mission statements. Those are great. And culture is not built by what you put in a mural on a wall. Culture is built by repeated behaviors, good or bad. Your behaviors as a leader especially count to the culture of the team. As the leader, your attitude is contagious. The question is, what is it that you're spreading? Years ago, I saw two different leaders manage in two very similar teams. Not exact, but very similar. Same workload, expectations, KPIs, that sort of thing. Same resources available to them. One leader consistently focused on the problems. Every meeting started with what was not working, and we would have a list. Morale would slowly decline. The other leader acknowledged challenges, but consistently asked, what's our next step? What are we learning? Who do we need to engage to assist? That team was not free from problems, but they stayed engaged. Why? Because leaders don't just influence performance. They influence perspective. Let's look at today's research again, and we're going to get a little deeper into what Gallup found. So within that same report, they reported that highly engaged teams experience 23% greater profitability, 18% higher productivity, 43% lower turnover in organizations with higher turnover, and 81% lower absenteeism. Those aren't small improvements. Those aren't tiny cost variances. They're organizational game changers, and they begin with leadership. Engagement isn't something leaders demand. It's something that they cultivate. And the quote that for me fits this perfectly. Thank you once again, John Maxwell. People buy into the leader before they buy into the vision. Think about that. Before people fully commit to the mission, they evaluate the messenger, the leader. Do I trust him? Do they actually care about me? Are they consistent? Do they model what they respect? And do they model what they expect? Engagement always starts with trust. One lesson I've learned myself, there are many that I continue to learn over the years, is that I can't expect my teams to consistently demonstrate behaviors that I myself refuse to model. I'm going to say that one more time. I can't expect my team to consistently demonstrate behaviors that I refuse to model. That should be a leader's mantra. If you want accountability, you got to be accountable. If you want positivity, you need to bring positive energy. If you want communication, you have to communicate. Leadership isn't about telling people what matters, it's about showing them. The longer that I lead, the more convinced I become that people rarely do what leaders say. They eventually do and become what leaders consistently demonstrate. So, how do leaders increase engagement? One, two, three, four practical habits. Number one, model the behavior you expect. Don't ask your team to do something if you won't do it yourself. Two, recognize progress frequently. People repeat what gets noticed. Recognition, it costs so little, and that impact compounds. Three, communicate consistently. Silence creates uncertainty. Clarity creates confidence. And number four, stay emotionally steady. Teams borrow emotional cues from their leaders. Your calm creates stability. So, what are those for? Number one, model the behavior that you expect. Number two, recognize progress frequently. Number three, communicate consistently. Number four, stay emotionally steady. Remember that your consistency not only builds confidence in you, but builds confidence in those that see you. Here's the reflection question for today. What behaviors are you modeling today? Not what you're trying to do or expecting, what you are actually demonstrating. If someone copied your leadership today, exactly, would you be proud of the culture they're creating? Hopefully so. Maybe some minor tweaks. Rhetorical. Here's the action step though today. Do one thing today that clearly demonstrates commitment and positivity. It's easy, it's cheap, it's a few moments. Encourage someone, recognize great work, jump in to help, communicate appreciation. And remember, people notice what leaders consistently do. Engagement doesn't begin with the annual survey. It begins every morning when a leader walks into the room. The energy matters that a leader brings. The energy matters that I bring. My consistency matters. My attitude matters. Shoot, maybe we should say that together. My energy matters. My consistency matters. And my attitude matters. Leadership is contagious, man. And the culture your team experiences tomorrow begins with the examples that you are setting now, today. If today's episode challenged you, share it with another leader who may want to build a culture of people that actually want to be a part of. You've been listening to 1 Minute Wins with me, Dr. Dana Martin. You can find the book over on Amazon.com. 1 Minute Wins Volume 1. Take control of your growth journey 1 minute at a time. If this episode resonated with you, like, subscribe, share with someone it may resonate with. You can find more information about me at dmilm.com or at Dr. Dana Martin on most socials. Always remember, be the example.